Welcome back. In Module 1, we covered the landscape of what's available to help you get a car. Now we're going to get specific and dive into major national organizations that have actually given away thousands of cars to families just like yours. These are programs with the most resources, the most experience, and often the most straightforward application processes. Some of them have been operating for decades and have refined their systems to really work for people. What I love about national programs is that they're proven. They're not experimental or fly-by-night operations. These organizations have track records, established partnerships, and most importantly, they understand that reliable transportation can transform lives. So let's jump in and look at the major players, starting with some of the programs that might surprise you with how accessible they actually are. Major national car donation programs. Cars for Christmas. Let's start with Cars for Christmas, and yes, that's really the name. The program operates nationwide through local churches, and here's what makes them special. They give away cars every December, completely free to families who need them. The application window typically opens in October, and you apply online at carsforchristmas.org. What they're looking for is pretty straightforward. You need to show you're working or actively seeking work, demonstrate financial need, and provide references who can vouch for your character and situation. Here's the key thing about Cars for Christmas. They require you to write an essay about your situation and why you need a car. Don't let that intimidate you. They're not looking for perfect grammar or fancy writing. They want to understand your story. Are you walking 5 miles to work? Are you missing medical appointments? Are you unable to take your kids to school activities? That's what they want to hear. The cars they give away are typically donated vehicles that have been inspected and repaired. They're usually older models, but they're safe and reliable. And here's something important. They often help with insurance and registration costs too. Cars for Heroes. Cars for Heroes is specifically for veterans, first responders, and their families. If you served in the military, worked as a police officer, firefighter, EMT, or are married to someone who did, this program could be perfect for you. What I love about Cars for Heroes is that they understand the unique financial challenges that veterans and first responders face. They operate through a national network with local chapters, so the application process varies by location, but the core mission is the same, providing free vehicles to people who served their communities. To find your local chapter, go to carsforheroes.org and use their location finder. Some chapters have waiting lists and others have regular application periods. The key is to get your name in the system and stay in touch with your local coordinator. Vehicles for Change. Now, Vehicles for Change operates a little differently. They're not giving away free cars, but they're selling quality used vehicles for between $500 and $3,000, way below market value. And here's the kicker. They offer payment plans. You might pay as little as $50 a month. Currently, they operate in Maryland and Virginia, but they're expanding to other states. What makes them special is that every car comes with a warranty, and they provide job training and financial literacy courses to help you build long-term stability. The cars at Vehicles for Change are thoroughly inspected and often come with recent repairs. You're not getting someone else's problem. You're getting a vehicle that's been professionally evaluated and prepared for sale. If you're in their service area or if they expand to your state, this could be your best option if you have some income but can't afford the traditional prices at car lots. Cars for Keeps. Cars for Keeps is a newer program, but it's growing rapidly. They focus specifically on working families and single parents, providing completely free vehicles along with help navigating insurance and registration. They currently operate in select metropolitan areas, and you can check out their current locations on their website. What sets them apart is their comprehensive approach. They don't just hand you keys and wish you luck. They help you understand car maintenance, connect you with affordable repair shops, and even provide emergency roadside assistance for the first year. The application process is thorough but supportive. They want to see pay stubs, understand your transportation challenges, and get references, but they also assign you a caseworker who helps you through the entire process. General application strategy. Here's something crucial about all of these national programs. Apply to every single one you're eligible for. Don't think you have to choose just one. These organizations actually coordinate with each other to avoid duplication, so applying to multiple programs increases your chance without creating any problems. Start your applications early. Most programs have more applicants than cars, so getting your paperwork in early can make a difference. And follow up regularly but respectfully. A polite email or phone call every few weeks shows you're serious and helps keep your application alive. Also, be completely honest in your applications. These programs have heard every story and they're not looking for the most dramatic situation. They're looking for people who genuinely need help and will use the opportunity well. Salvation Army programs. The Salvation Army doesn't get enough credit for their transportation assistance programs. Through their Pathway of Hope initiative, they help families with a wide range of needs, including transportation. Now, not every single Salvation Army location has car programs, and the help varies by region. Some locations have donated vehicles they give away, Others provide repair funds, and some offer down payment assistance for car purchases. The key with the Salvation Army is to contact your local office directly and ask specifically about transportation assistance. Don't just call and ask if they have cars, explain your situation, and ask about all of their transportation-related programs. Here's what's great about working with the Salvation Army. They take a holistic approach. If they help you with a car, they might also connect you with job training, financial counseling, or other services that help you build long-term stability. The application process usually involves meeting with a caseworker who will assess your overall situation and needs, so come prepared with income documentation, proof of employment or job searching efforts, and be ready to explain how having a car would change your life. Habitat for Humanity Cars for Homes. Most people know Habitat for Humanity builds homes, but many don't know that some Habitat affiliates also have car programs called Cars for Homes. These programs aren't available everywhere. They operate in select markets where local Habitat organizations have developed relationships with car dealers or have received vehicle donations. But where they do exist, they can be excellent opportunities. These cars are typically available to Habitat homeowners or families in their housing programs, but some locations extend the program to community members who meet their criteria. To find out if your local Habitat has a car program, contact them directly and ask. Even if they don't currently have vehicles available, they might be able to put you on a waiting list or recommend other local programs. Wrap up. These national programs represent some of your best opportunities because they have resources, experience, and established systems for helping people just like you. Here's what I want you to do after watching this module. First, visit the websites of every program we discuss that you're eligible for. Don't just browse, actually start the application process for any that are currently accepting applications. Second, make a spreadsheet or simple list tracking each program, application deadlines, required documents, contact information, and current status. Staying organized will help you manage multiple applications without getting overwhelmed. Third, start gathering your documentation. Most programs will want recent pay stubs, proof of residence, references, and some kind of personal statement. Having these ready will speed up your application significantly. Remember, these national programs help thousands of families each year. They exist because people believe that reliable transportation can change lives, and they're right. Your situation isn't hopeless, and you're not asking for too much. You're accessing resources that exist specifically to help people in your position build better lives. In Module 3, we're going to explore faith-based and community car ministries, programs that might be operating right in your neighborhood that you don't even know about. Some of the most generous car programs are run by local churches and community organizations, and I'm going to show you exactly how to find them. But for now, focus on these national programs, get those applications started, and let's keep building your path to reliable transportation.